Welcome to Red Carpet TV Nigeria. If this is your first time, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button below the video. For coverage of events, you can call any of the numbers in the description box. Thank you and enjoy our videos. The deafening blare of trumpets rocked the vicinity of Methodist Church Cathedral, Salvation Road, Okpebi, Ikeja, Lagos, as ebullient pallbearers tossed around the luminous casket containing the remains of Chief Mrs. Christianah Olushola Omomi Komolafe on February 21, 2020. It was a loud celebration of a laudable end with a lavish show of liveliness that oozed non-stop across the amphitheater of the Sacred Sanctuary, where families, friends and loved ones gathered to bid farewell to this woman of virtue. Heavenly hymns from angelic voices echoed through the walls as priestly priests in immaculate castles led Mama's body and the children into the church. Clad in brown attires, they took their space and reminisced on the lofty life of their mother as the entire congregation lifted their voices. The man of God, Very Reverend Tai Olu Alabi, in his brief homily, harped on the importance of living a worthy life.
You remember that when we are born naked, from our mothers, and we didn't bring anything to this world. Even when we die, we will be buying because of the new environment and divine ourselves. And now God has blessed you, not even as a result of your handwork. He said, I will bless you, I will bless. And my grace is the upon those that put it upon. And God has blessed the work of your hands, and you are successful. But I tell you, our mother is there now, lying down, helplessly. What did she take me back?
There was a special tribute by the Women's Society, to which the deceased belonged during a lifetime. Children and other family members were prayed for by the men of God. Then they thanked God for the fruitful life of their mother. With pledges, donations, and contributions to the work of God in the cathedral, the service drew to a close at the blast of recessional hymn. From there, Mama was taken to the Vault and Nut Garden, Ikoyi, for a dust-to-dust ride.
Secure and good night, good night, good night. Gidigidi arobi ota, ọmọ ale mu lera, ọmọ ale je le so, mu ma fi win. It is well with you, my dear sister.
A good woman, a generous mother. Mommy, a chef. You live a life of service.
That was the end of Mama Christianah Olushola Omomi Komolafe, who bowed out at the age of 72. Beautiful and brilliant, Madam Komolafe was a good cook who carved a respectable career for herself in the catering profession after plying her trade at the Ministry of Defense between 1970 and 1978 when she retired. In all ramifications, Mama was a success and died a successful mother. She left behind footprints that can never be erased from the sand of time.
Good night, good night.
This partly explains the rationale behind the elaborate celebration put up by her children at the Haven Event Center or Akinjobi Way, GRA Ikeja, Lagos, to accord her a befitting end. The stream of color, the spring of command, and the compelling sight of grandeur encapsulated the venue with the catalogs of fiesta that gripped the aura. The entire hall lit up with rays of Ankara fabrics that unified the guests and gave a touch of uniqueness to the occasion. Everyone was no doubt in a comfort zone, and the reflective happiness that perched on faces loudly increased the volume of the narration. It was indeed a moment to relish and an aura to roll and unwind. From the eldest to the youngest, Mama's children practically registered their competence in hosting a reception befit of their status. Of course, they had no choice than to live up to the billing, especially with the caliber of attendees, among who are government functionaries, top-flight businessmen, and society icons. Most of them were guests of Mrs. Olufunke Olumilua, a senior administrative officer with the Federal Character Commission under the presidency in Abuja. A first daughter and second child of Mama, Mrs. Funke, is married to Mr. Olumuyiwa Olumilua, the Ekiti State Commissioner for Information and Strategy. This couple left no stone unturned in giving their guests a royal treat at the reception. One after the other, the children mounted the stage to measure up to the pulsating delivery from the band. The children and some of the guests spoke to Red Carpet TV.
Well, she's a good mother, she's a giver, and as well, she gives a lot to the community. But today, my advisor has gone, and I pray to God Almighty to give her an internal rest.
My grandmother was an amazing woman. She loved to give, she loved to share, and it didn't take her anything to be able to give us the best. And I love her so much.
I will miss my mother-in-law. She was very, very good to me. I don't have my mother. My mother was no more, but she was there for me as a mother. My children, she was very, very caring for them. She was She was too much. She was too much. I will forever miss her. My family will forever miss her.
She was a wonderful mother. She was not just my mother-in-law, she was like my mother. She was like a mother to me. She was loving, she was caring, she was generous, and she had a heart of gold. So she's someone that, we will all miss very much.
Very good woman, and if the church can attest to the character of a person, that means the person is good. And they have said what she has been able to do for the church. And even the children, they even testified that the woman was equally good. So I believe that it's a lesson for us that are still alive, that while we are alive, we must allow God to take control of our character and our doings. And also, we should be able to train our children in the way of the Lord, so that at the end of the day, people can talk about us that we have tried our best.
From the Red Carpet TV crew, we say good night to Madam Christianah Komolafe. Thank you for watching Red Carpet TV Nigeria. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel.